Hey, what's up, nerds? Jason here. I'm actually just kind of chilling tonight. It's the day after Valentine's Day, and I've actually got my girlfriend with me tonight. And I thought we'd get, the girlfriend's perspective on the whole nerdism thing. And I thought I did pretty good on Valentine's Day. I thought, I sent some love her way via my nerdy heart, but I don't know. I'm gonna pass this off to her and see what her opinion on it is. What's your opinion on Valentine's Day?
You are the worst when it comes to Valentine's Day because...
How am I the worst?
You posted Star Wars pictures and Doctor Who and... What was the other one? I don't remember what it was.
The other one said Mario's red, Sonic's blue, something be my player too. That's fucking romance.
That is not romance at all.
How is that not romance?
I wanted something cute with flowers, hearts. No, not at all. I get nerdy stuff.
You know what? You know what? Doctor Who. I do believe I got you into Doctor Who recently.
Well, I do like Doctor Who. Actually.
And the whole Star Wars thing. Hello. Han Solo's getting ready to be frozen into carbonite. Boba Fett's getting ready to take him to Jabba's palace. Leia realizes this might be the last time I see Han, so she says, I love you. And what does Han say? Like a fucking pimp. I know. Tell me that's not romance.
And I wrote this big, huge paragraph on how much I cared about you, and the only response I got back was, I know.
And that should tell you that as important as Star Wars is to me, from the deepest depths of my nerdy heart, that meant way more than your whole sappy love song that you wrote me. Like me saying, I know. Me saying, I know. That was your way of knowing that, yeah. But I mean, we got to take a look at what are some of the nerdy shit that I've gotten you into that you actually love. Let's explain that to people and explain why you love each one of them.
At first, Doctor Who was stupid. But after about 4 or 5 episodes, I actually do like it. The Walking Dead, Arrow, because the guy...
Go back to The Walking Dead. Explain why you love it. Favorite characters, maybe?
Daryl and Carl.
Dixon.
And Arrow, because the guy is hot, but I just don't know his name. I don't know his name.
Oliver Queen?
I just know he's hot. Smallville and Supernatural, but I don't think Supernatural's nerdy.
Supernatural is nerdy because it kind of falls into the horror genre, and most people consider like the people that are really into the horror genre on the fringe of society, and
Why did you look at me like I was stupid when I said I didn't know his name? How would I know who he was?
Maybe because Green Arrow was on Smallville too. Remember? And I remember like when we first started watching Arrow, you're like, fuck this shit. This ain't the same guy who was on Smallville. This ain't the fucking Green Arrow. Then you saw him with the shirt off and you're like, giggity. You're like, well, all right.
And I hate that when I tell you shows are stupid and then you make me sit through the episodes and then I'm like, oh, I like this.
So basically, you're really just a geeky motherfucker at heart.
No, not really.
Really, you are. Dude,
Why don't you explain our weekends?
Okay, I'm gonna let you explain our weekends next, but you're into Doctor Who, so you're a geek.
No, I'm not.
Okay, you explain our weekends like it's different to me than the way you explain it, but you explain our weekends the way you think that they are.
Okay, so my work schedule works out to where I get one day during the weekend off to chill and relax. And I think, hey, if my daughter leaves the house, we can watch a movie, snuggle up, or we can go do something. But no, this is our weekend. He comes home from work, gets into his pajamas, parks his ass on the couch in the same spot.
40 ounces.
And we are either watching YouTube videos or we're playing video games. And you can't sit on the couch beside him because you're invading his space. And he has a certain space he has to have.
The right side of the couch is always mine. It's been that way since we like, let's see what. We got together in 95, 2005, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
17 years.
18 years this year. Like, yes, I had to count on my fucking fingers. Like, while I'm a nerd, I'm not one of the super genius nerds that can do math and shit real good. But 18 years, I've always had the right side of the couch. And in the last, let's see, we moved out on our own in 2003. That's what, 10 years ago?
Yeah.
It's always been the right side of the couch.
Okay. But why is it when somebody sits down, you're like, oh, no, you can't sit here. Because you're in my way. You're invading my space. What is that?
I was Sheldon Cooper before Sheldon Cooper was cool. You get your... It's like the old-timey Western fuckers. They go out and they stake a claim, and they're like, this is my land. That's my side of the couch. And that's the way it is. Anybody infringing on my side of the couch, automatically, I have the right to throw them off my land.
And off that subject, the worst is when it comes to gifts with you. Because I know if I don't tell you what I want, or I just say, hey, can I have the money, I'm going to end up with something real stupid. Real stupid.
Like?
Or you're like, hey, I think you need this game system or this video game. I don't even play video games.
Let's get on that subject, shall we? Let's get on your idea of games. Thank Christ you don't play Farmville anymore, because that fucking ship sailed a long time ago. But the games you do play, your Facebook games, your Pogo games, your Candy Crush, I mean, those aren't fucking games.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
They're challenging, too.
They're not challenging. Like, challenging is trying to fucking beat a time in Trials Evolution.
Oh my god, that game is so stupid.
That game is not stupid. Challenging is not matching poopy-looking candy to poopy-looking candy. That's not a fucking challenge. That's just like herp derp Connect 4 bullshit.
Those games are fun, and I don't care what you say. Pretty much, like, if you take a movie couple, we are Brody and Renee from Mallrats, because that's exactly how we are. You're all about your games and your nerdy shit, while I just sit there and watch.
So basically, if we're Brody and Renee, you're going to leave me for Affleck.
Hell yeah.
And then he's going to try to get with you somewhere really uncomfortable, like the back of a Volkswagen.
While listening to New Kids on the Block.
While call me Johnny, or what is their names? Call me Joey. Whatever the fuck name is, Timmy, whoever the fuck New Kids on the Block is. And then you're going to be like, oh, all right, this guy ain't so bad. He ain't trying to make me a Volkswagen Beetle. So, cool. Which Brody Bruce is one of my favorite characters of all time. And next, I was informed tonight that I've got a serious problem with talking about the next gen of consoles, which I'm really excited about. So, what the fuck?
Because I have no clue what you're talking about. As far as I know, there's an Xbox 360, a Wii, and a PlayStation 3, PlayStation 1. Okay. Other than that, I don't know a damn thing about video games. I can barely turn the damn things on. I have to have my 13-year-old daughter help me.
Well, obviously, because you said Xbox 360, a Wii, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 1. You totally skipped over the PS2. The nerd in me couldn't let that go. There's a whole nother fucking gen you skipped over. But, I mean, my console talk, I'm excited that this is what I do. We make YouTube videos. You know, me and my boys, we roll hard. You know, what?
Okay, so, like, every day when I'm picking up around the house, I'm picking up games, and you have, like, all these systems laying around, and I have to pick them up, and they're all in my way. And you don't even play half of them all the time. Why have them all laying out? There's no point.
I'm a collector. It's what I do.
Of junk.
You know what? I've got the NES. I've got the SNES. I've got the 64.
And you keep the boxes.
What's
the point?
Because the boxes are actually worth money.
Yeah, them boxes need to go in the trash.
Fucking Nintendo, old school Nintendo boxes are going for like 50 fucking bucks just for a fucking game.
Fuckers on eBay and make me some money, and then I will go buy myself something nice.
I can't put it on eBay because I'm a collector.
Then I will put them on eBay.
It's what I do. And I'm sorry, but I know one of the things you want to bitch about tonight is romantic evenings. And I think we both have a different idea of what those should be. What's your gripes, Jenny?
I'm a typical girl. I like dinner, movies, flowers, snuggling, not watching little guys on TV jumping around or shooting people, or that fucking motorcycle shit that you play over and over and over and bitch and moan about.
Trials is the fucking boss. It's fucking pimp.
Stupid. You sit here and play the same level, and you're like, fuck. I don't want to hear that shit.
But I eventually beat it, and you know what? It perseverance.
God forbid somebody beats your score, because, oh my God, heaven forbid.
But you know what? Trials has made me a better man because it's taught me perseverance. You got something you want.
No, it's made you an annoying son of a bitch.
You go for it. You know, and as many times as it takes, when you finally get it, that victory just tastes that much more sweet. Nom, 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 nom. Victory. All right, okay. I'll admit this before she even says a fucking word. I have a YouTube addiction. I watch YouTube more than I watch regular TV, but I really want to hear her problem with it because I know she gets in, the Ray William Johnson. She likes to watch some of the videos, but I want to hear her bitch about for a little bit because it's kind of entertaining.
I just don't see the point. If you're going to sit there and watch TV, why can't I watch some of my shows? But instead, I have to watch the same thing every weekend because sometimes you go over and watch the same videos. And yes, I do like a couple of them that you do watch because they are some funny son of a bitches.
It's not the same videos. They put out new videos all the time.
No, you went back and watched the same ones over and over.
Because of that, haven't you ever watched a TV show over and over because it's great?
Oh, gosh. And then you come up with all these stupid ideas to make videos, and it's just, I know somebody's going to get hurt.
That's our channel. We're going to blow up, son. All things nerdy.
Literally blow up.
It might happen, but
it'll
get us 1 million views.
It's happened.
It has happened, but it'll get us 1 million views.
And the most annoying thing in the world is you are really big with your comic books.
Yes,
I don't
sir.
read comic
Yes,
books.
Sir.
Don't read comic books. So when we're watching a movie, say, what's the last movie we watched?
The last comic book movie?
Yeah.
Probably the last Batman movie.
Okay.
Bane was a piece of shit.
I love Batman. Batman is one of my favorites. But I don't read the comic books, so I don't know what happens in the comic books. But you have to sit there and gripe, well, that didn't happen in the comic book. This is totally off the storyline.
But even you thought that movie was a piece of shit.
Yeah, that one was. It was so boring. I was ready to shut it off and go to bed. What else? The Walking Dead. There's been a few things.
There's been a couple things, but in general, The Walking Dead is pretty badass.
Or if I ask you questions about it, then you have to go full-fledged into it and you just ruin the whole movie. Like, I can't even think of what all movies.
Well, there's been like the Iron Man movies.
Those are the biggest ones, and there's another one.
Captain America.
You ruin it for me. There's no point in me watching them because then I'm like, okay, well, this isn't how it's supposed to really be. Just shut the hell up and let me watch the damn movie.
And
why do you get so upset when I'm like, oh, they're hot? And you're like, no, they're...
it's not about that. It's like, I know fucking Robert Downey Jr. is hot. That's fine, and I know fucking Captain America, Thor, there's some hot motherfuckers.
Batman?
And the Batmans, na. But it's like, that shouldn't be the reason you watch a movie.
And our biggest disagreement over the worst Batman.
Okay, here we go. We're going to throw this fucking down right now. I'm going to give this to Jenny. Jenny, who was the worst Batman of the Batman movies that have been made since the 90s?
The worst?
The worst.
Oh. Well, my favorites was George Clooney.
Oh my god!
Because I think he's so hot. And he made the hottest Bruce Wayne. What?
Batman and Robin was a piece...
And Chris O'Donnell was Robin.
It
He's
was
hot.
a piece of shit!
And, oh, come on.
Dude, the Batman suit had nipples.
Because he's buff. So, like, when he's buff, his nipples are all...
So is he, like, constantly turned on and his fucking titties are hard?
He's so hot, he's just turned on all the time. He's just hot.
Here's the thing, yes, George Clooney is a good-looking man, but...
That's just a girl's point of view.
But Batman and Robin, oh my god, no!
Yes. Even Val Kilmer was a sexy Batman.
Oh, dude, Batman Forever. Fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger is Mr. fucking Freeze, like, fuck that! No!
Wow. That's all I have to say is wow. I don't know why you get so upset about that. Really, I don't.
It's because I'm a fucking nerd. And I grew up, I read Batman before it was even a fucking...
You literally get too upset about it.
I don't get too upset about it. I've been reading Batman comics since I was fucking old enough to fucking read. And, my first Batman was fucking Adam fucking West. The Batman.
And you got upset with me. Oh, no, you made fun of me when we were watching Transformers. Because I was actually getting upset.
About?
Because I thought they were gone.
It's not really about... I mean,
they're cute.
I was upset too, but it's like...
But you make fun of me.
When you watch a fucking nerdy movie with a girl... And the girl really gets into it, but she gets into it for the reason because shit's cute.
Or it's sad.
It's like,
Because we actually have a heart and we're all into it. It was sad. on forever. How would I know any different?
I just, But anyways, this is pretty much my life.
Yay.
On a daily basis, I'm constantly fighting against a girlfriend who wants to be nerdy.
I am not nerdy, and I don't want to be nerdy at all.
You're into Dr. fucking Who.
That's it.
You're into Transformers, you're into Batman, you're into Arrow.
How many comic books have you seen me pop open? How many times have you seen me with a controller in my hand? 0.
It don't matter. It's like you want to be nerdy so bad.
No, I don't.
But this has been an eye-opener, fellas. I mean, I know you all feel me out there. All you nerds with girlfriends, the few of you that have them. You all go through this every fucking day of your life.
It's amazing you keep one, huh?
It is. It's kind of like you kind of got to balance your love of nerdiness with the love of your girlfriend. But at times it's like you kind of think the nerdiness was there before the girlfriend was. So, but at the same time, it's all good. She balances my shit out. She's the Robin to my Batman.
George Clooney and Chris O'Donnell.
It's not George Clooney and Chris O'Donnell. Fuck that. But she's the fucking Sammy Davis Jr. to my Frank Sinatra. I wouldn't have it any other way. I mean, a nerd in love is a nerd in love. You give as much as you take as much as you give. And that's the way it is. So with that, I'm going to say stay nerdy, people. Love the ones you got. And peace out.